welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
We're going to have a great time today. We're up in Forestville, Wisconsin. Our good friends at Country Ovens using Cherry Delight products. These are just some of the great products that we're going to be using here today. And you folks too can order online and get a gorgeous gift box just like this, just like that one. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. Great recipes coming your way in just one momento.
I can't
One
wait,
momento.
man. One memento.
One memento.
One memento.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, No Name Butcher Quality Meats, Sundrop Soda, The Oneida Nation, Glorious Malone Fine Sausage, Henning's Award-Winning Cheese, Golden Home Ultra Thin Pizza Crusts, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Well, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. I'm not sure what kind of a snappy tune that was to start an exciting show like
I was
this.
waiting for him to go, take her away, Freddie. But he's in his mellow mood today.
I guess so. I guess so. Hey, we are at a good friends. We're in Forestville, Wisconsin, with our
Yes,
good friends at Country Ovens. We got a lot of great sponsors. That's what makes Mad Dog and Merrill keep on moving, kicking and going. Last 10 years, and our good friends at CountryOvens.com. Go there. We're with Jennifer here today. Our good friend Jennifer.
Hello.
Hi, glad to have you with us.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here.
Good. Hey, let's unveil this huge
All
box,
right.
shall we? I gotta
Holy
move that.
cow.
Whoop,
Whoa,
watch
that would have been bad.
You know what would have been horrible?
Cherries.
That would have been bad.
This-
That's a big box.
This represents just a portion of the 1.3 million pounds of dried cherries each and every year that Country Ovens does.
Absolutely. 1.3 million pounds. We dry about 16,000 pounds at a time. That's a lot of cherries.
Whoa,
That's a lot
you
of
don't do that in
cherries.
one day though, do you?
Yes, 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
16 pounds, 16,000
1,000
pounds in one
24
process.
hours
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that absolutely
amazing.
amazing?
That's
And dried cherries are so phenomenal. They're so delicious. They're great substitutes for so many different fruits when you're baking, when you're cooking. They're phenomenal.
Absolutely.
And the flavor's great, I'll tell you that.
And they're loaded with health benefits.
They are.
Oh,
And-
lots
and
of-
to
lots
find the health benefits, you got to go to CountryOvens.com.
Yes.
Right.
We got a list about that long here today, and we have to do some grilling. But recipes online.
There's recipes, there's a ton of research for the health benefits and videos, like all your past videos that you've
Okay,
done. We've
good.
got them on there. We've got all our products are listed.
Yep.
A lot of company history. So a lot of
Now,
great information out at
Now the gift boxes, they could be ordered online, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that's a
Yes.
good idea.
Yeah, it
Gary.
is. It
Very
is.
good
It is.
idea. Yes.
Just want to make sure.
But this one in particular actually is going to be on special for the week that we air.
Oh, good. Oh,
Oh.
good.
Yeah, so this is kind of a special little gift box just for Mad Dog and
And
Merrill's
these are all the
episode
items
this
that
week.
we whipped up about 4 recipes. We're doing some nice burgers. Meryl's doing some
Country oven beans.
country oven beans, baked beans. I'm doing some nice cherry basted burgers. We're doing a beautiful broccoli salad and some desserts on the grill. And Jennifer, I'm going to mix up some burgers right now and get those patted if you
Sounds
don't
great.
mind.
Absolutely.
So you stick tight, hold tight right there.
Okay.
Now the recipe online calls for 2 pounds of burgers. I got about 6 or 7 pounds of burgers in here, so we're going to add to it as we go along. The recipes, you can use some sprinkles. I like using the morsels. They take the dry cherries right here on site,
Correct.
and they actually shred,
We cut them down.
cut them down.
Repeatedly cut them down. So we will sell like a half cut, and then we cut them down again, and we keep going down until you get to the sprinkle cut.
Wow.
So these
Yeah.
are beautiful
quite the
morsels
process.
of dried cherries, just as we're seeing there. So all the same health benefits, all the same great flavors, just smaller particles,
Yes.
if you will. So we have the beautiful little morsels in there. I'm going to grab I guess I'm going to use one of this case with you. What do we got? We got jalapeno sauce. How's that?
All right. I
Cherry
like the
jalapeno in there. And we're going to take that, and we're going to place a whole jar of cherry jalapeno sauce in there. And I'm going to season it up with a little bit of seasoning salt of ours. You do carry a little bit of our seasonings and stuff, don't you?
We
on the
do.
inside?
I
Yeah.
think we got 6 of them.
Yeah,
and
good.
the brat sauce.
And the
Oh,
broth
good.
sauce.
You gotta have the
That's
brat
amazing.
sauce.
Yeah, so we're gonna add a little bit of season all on there, if you will, please. And that's as simple as the burgers come right now. And I'm gonna do a nice little basting recipe and some onions and peppers. But Country Ovens is open year round here?
We are open year-round, 7 days a week.
Yep.
Monday through Friday is 8 to 4:30. Saturday is 9 to 3:30, and Sunday is 10 to 3:30.
And it's just minutes away from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
We are about 30 minutes north of Green Bay,
Yeah.
20 minutes south of Sturgeon Bay.
Now in the store, people, if you like, you also sell wine here too.
We do. We sell wine. We actually sell our cherry juice to a good portion of wineries throughout the United States, and so we bring that wine back in and sell it to our customers.
That's good. Good
Well, the
selection.
first thing, as always, Freddie said before we got here, is, as we were coming here, I'm thirsty. So I got him a 4-pack of cherry drink and split it up between everybody here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Freddie's always thirsty though.
Yeah.
So that the beautiful jalapeno sauce, the jalapeno sauce is wonderful. Just a touch of jalapeno in there, beautiful whole cherries in there, and some nice sweetness to it. The morsels have blended all in. I'm gonna patty these up and get these on the grill. Merrill, what you up to?
Hey, I'm gonna do some country oven baked beans. You know, we're
Yummy.
gonna do a little cherryize it today.
I'm
all right?
excited about that.
You know, this is really good. This is really good. Fabulous. They start out with a number 10 can of baked beans. Gonna pour this in there.
We're feeding the crew on the inside. How many
Yes,
folks
sir.
got working today?
13. 13
Wow.
people today, and we are going to devour this for lunch.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Well, there's plenty to devour,
Yes.
that's for sure. So this recipe is obviously a little bit different.
Is one burger per person enough, Jennifer?
Oh, it's fine. It's all good.
I hope so. Okay, believe it or not, we've got some dried cherries I'm going to put in these beans.
Why wouldn't we believe it?
We wouldn't believe that. Some green peppers, diced up green peppers in here. This really adds a very, very unique flavor on this. Now we got a little hot sauce. Always got to have a little hot sauce in there.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to overdo it, but it adds a really good flavor on the hot sauce. It really makes a difference. The little W sauce, the Worcestershire sauce. Well, this isn't really going to take that long, but if you wanted to, you go 45 minutes, an hour. So I've got the Dutch oven. How about, I got any cherry syrup? over
I
there,
got
Chris?
cherry syrup over here. Maybe Jennifer can grab that cherry syrup.
We got
There's a
syrup.
clean knife right there to open up the. You got to help him out. Open up
Help
that.
them out a little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
we
you
We
do
got
that?
this. We got this.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
You are welcome.
Don't ruin your beautiful nails there just because of me.
Oh, we're good.
Now the cherry syrup. What a
Yes,
great
yes.
idea! Because I'll do brown sugar and I'll do maple syrup, or you do honey.
That
But
is
that cherry syrup's going to add a great flavor. to
It
that.
does. I mean, it's just, I use the cherry syrup on a lot of things. Obviously, pancakes, you know, Freddie's Old Fashions, I have that in there. It's good. It's great. We're going to stir this around, mix it up very good. Put this on the grill, like I said, for a good, 40, 45 minutes. Will be faster today.
Now you got 13 workers or 13 people total in there with you
13
guys?
people totals.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Not just the workers. I'm a
counting on-
worker.
I'm
kinda.
counting on you. I'm counting on you. That's what
Kinda.
happened.
I'm surprised he can count that high up to 13. He's done pretty good. We'll have a little bit more W sauce on here.
You know what
Gotta
I'm
be
excited
good.
about is those cherries are going to plump up in that
Yeah,
sauce.
exactly
That is
right.
going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Super excited.
I love it. Now, to top it off more, gotta have onions in there, Freddie. Lots of onions. I love onions too. And then, of course, some little bacon bits
Perfect.
in there. Stir that around. This, what I like about this, it's nice and thick too. But here, it soaks up all those juices in there.
Mm-hmm.
Place that on. Ooh, man, beans, burgers.
Well, here's we got to have the baste.
All
So now
right.
we're doing the base. So now we're having, I promised you, cherry basted burgers.
right.
So we got the burgers on there. The basting is really, really simple. It's excellent to do. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of the the Cherry Delight barbecue sauce. Just give it a little shake in there. We're gonna add cherry barbecue sauce in there. We chose to do the cherry preserves, about half a jar of cherry preserves. And add that to the side there. Mix that all around. And then we're going to grab a nice little mustard, the best mustard in the world for
You
dipping.
got
it. Is
It
awesome.
really, really is delicious.
It is.
Boy.
It is.
Use that, make even add that even to the barbecue sauce too. It's
Yeah.
just, it's really, really
absolutely.
good.
So a good heaping 2 tablespoons of the mustard added in there. And then the recipes are online.
Yes, the
So it-
recipes are all going to be online,
yep,
and
yep.
actually we are putting together, well, we have a little brochure with all of the recipes that you're cooking here today.
Exactly.
And that's going to be given right in with the gift box.
With the gift box.
Yes, so we're
when
gonna
you
put it
order-
right
when you
on
go
there.
to countryovens.com and order the gift box that we're talking about here today,
Yep.
you're going to get everything and plus a nice little recipe sheet so you can
Yes,
create all the recipes we're doing here
absolutely.
today. Last little thing we're going to be doing here today, peppers and onions. And what we're going to do is we're going to toss those on a grill mat and get those cooking down so I can move the burgers over and kind of hold them a little bit. So I'm going to put those on a grill mat, the peppers, the onions, and a little bit of drizzling of oil, which I got someplace.
Right
here it
over
is.
the corner there, sir.
Just a little drizzling of oil over the top of all that. And I know it sounds crazy, but this is mild jalapenos. Even
Yep.
Freddie will eat them. We're going to drain them off a
That's
tad.
what Freddie said.
And we're just going to add those to the top of that too, just to get those cooking, just for the flavor, just to add the flavor of that jalapeno sauce.
Absolutely.
Should be great to
Yes.
reinforce the flavor on that. Well, I'll tell you what, Jennifer, thank you for spending time with us.
bet.
In this time and age, people are ordering online all the time. Your online sales are up 1,000 times, dang near.
Yeah, we're doing very well online,
Yep.
and you know, we have a great product. We've got an easy to navigate website, and again, we've got so much information on there, whether you're looking for recipes, you're looking for videos, or you're looking for health benefits.
Yep.
And just www.countryovens.com, and you're going to find all the information you're looking for.
We'll be right
Good.
back with more from Country Ovens here in Forestville, Wisconsin. Matt
yes.
Midwest Grilling, Fast Freddy on the keyboards, and
You
Jennifer.
got her, man.
Da, 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 da. Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. What would a cherry-basted hamburgers be without the cherry base? So we're cherry-basting the burgers right now, getting those done.
And what would be the country oven beans without the beans?
So Merrill's stirring the beans.
Oh, looking good, man.
And
be
Freddie,
good,
he's
gotta be
just
good.
stirring up the hornet's nest like he always does.
I wouldn't do that.
Freddie, you're doing such a great job today. You take a break and you get your dark chocolate covered cherries.
Oh, you know,
Look at that.
Freddie gets all the benefits.
Freddie
you know?
gets all the benefits.
Jeez, I mean all the benefits.
That's the musician. That you always get everything. All right, we're gonna make a nice little beautiful cherry broccoli salad. Broccoli
right.
salads are absolutely delicious. They're very healthy for you. Besides the health benefits of cherries, you can use them in products that are healthy for you, like this broccoli salad. So what I did is we took broccoli flowerets. The recipe you are gonna see will call for 4 cups. I have a little over 4 cups of broccoli flowerets here, and I toned them down a little bit with the cherry vinaigrette. So I marinated them in that for about an hour or so, just to tone them down, the crispness, if you
Sure,
will.
sure.
So I'm going to start with the cherry broccolets that have been toned down a little bit. And here's what we're going to do. We have some wonderful fresh ingredients and some dried, because our good friends at Country Ovens have beautiful dried wild blueberries. And these are phenomenal little antioxidants in themselves, let me tell you that. Freddie would be a healthy man if this is all he ate.
I know, I'm the
I gotta go with the chocolate
chocolate
covered cherry.
guy.
Freddie's got dark chocolate and cherries, the two most healthiest superfoods that there are. So you think about it that way, Freddie. You go ahead and eat that whole package.
There you go. That's what made Freddie the way he is today, ladies and gentlemen.
So I've got the wild blueberries, I got onions, I got sunflower seeds, and we're gonna scoot those on into our broccoli salad. I'm gonna plot that down below. Outside here, we have the star of the show. Of course, we got 1.3 million pounds of dried cherries each and every year at Country Ovens. So I have about a cup of dried cherries and a whole bunch of bacon bits, and we're gonna scoot those on in. And I'm gonna place that down below, and I'm just gonna don a pair of gloves here.
All right.
The burgers are looking slapping. They are slapping,
They're
ladies.
slapping burgers.
They are slapping. They're looking absolutely delicious. I browned them up, moved them over on top of those onions and peppers and jalapenos, and they're slow cooking on top of there. They are going to be delicious. Let me just kind of mix that all together a little
Well,
bit
that
here.
looks good already.
It really
I'm not
does,
gonna be
doesn't
doing
it?
more stuff
Just that
on it,
little
but-
vinaigrette on top of there. But we have some mayo. Now the recipe calls for a cup of mayo, so we're going to add that inside of there. And I'm going to add just a tad bit more because we went overboard, of course, on the salad.
Right.
We got 13 people to serve here. So we're going to add some nice, good old-fashioned mayonnaise in there. And then chutney.
I love their chutney.
I love their chutney. Did I say that too? I love their chutney. We're going to take a half a jar of their chutney, and I'm going to waste this way with the thing in there.
Oh.
But their chutney is going to add so much with that mayonnaise in there. It's unbelievable. Normally you would add sugar to this recipe.
Right.
All the broccoli recipes. We're adding the cherry syrup, just 2 tablespoons of cherry syrup. Just enough to give it a,
Makes sense.
yeah, doesn't it though?
It does.
Yeah, and we're going to mix that all up and blend that together.
You know, their products are just so amazing. I mean, it really is. Especially, I'm thinking of the jellies and the chutney is it's one of my favorites for sure. But the jelly, you can eat the jam, the jelly. I mean, it's real cherries in there.
I think it just.
It is real cherries in there. I sat last night. I had shrimp.
Okay.
I had some smaller shrimp. It wasn't Rebel Ron shrimp. I had to get rid of it. I had smaller shrimp with some rice and mushrooms, and I took the jalapeno sauce. And,
Yeah.
and I opened up a jar of jalapeno sauce with those cherries in there, and a little cherry with every little spoonful.
Oh,
I was the happiest
That's
man
good.
in the
I'll
world.
tell you, bagel and cream cheese and that jelly.
CountryOvens.com. I fresh grated some cheese. I love to fresh grate my own. I got a boat full.
You do have a boat.
Yeah,
full.
I got a lot of cheese in there.
You
But
can
people
tell
love
that's
their
real
cheese.
cheddar cheese.
Yep,
too,
they got
you
some
know?
great cheese companies up here. Ron, is it Ron's? Yeah,
Yep.
Ron's Cheese is to our left and to our right over here. They got a lot of good cheese companies up here in Door County. And we're gonna slosh that in there. And I'm gonna don a pair of gloves and I'm gonna mix that up while Meryl talks about dessert.
Hey, desserts on the grill. You can't go wrong with desserts on the grill. You know, a little cherry shortcake today, all right? And this is so easy to do. Obviously, you can do this ahead of time. You can do it any time of the year because you can always get this product from Country Ovens all the time. We got their jarred cherries, and obviously we got their cherry syrup. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, mix these all together, heat them up a little bit. But I'll tell you, their cherries are just phenomenal. I've done a lot with these things, from doing from on the cakes, the pies. But I mean, these are Door County cherries. A lot different than what you get in the store or what you get in the can. These are the real deal. Mix these all up. Now I'm going to double the recipe too. Normally I would just go ahead and use 1 jar of the cherries and 1 jar of the syrup. But since we got company today, we're going to double
right.
that order.
13 of them.
13 all
I
together.
thought 5, 6, 13.
Lucky number 13.
So Meryl's doing some cherry shortcake. He's gonna get that on the grill, right?
You better believe it, I am,
and
sir.
you can do your own favorite shortcakes that you make or that you get, or biscuits. I think I saw some lemon bread hanging around.
I'm doing it with lemon bread.
You're doing it with
really
lemon.
add the flavor good with the cherries on there.
It really does. Here's the way that salad looks, folks. Let's just scoop that baby out. That is phenomenal. We're gonna refrigerate that for an hour before we serve.
I could
But
eat
that's
this
with the
already,
chutney,
just
the
like this,
mayonnaise,
man.
and a little bit of the syrup in place of sugar. And you got yourself a Door County delight. Hey, Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grillin'. We're going to be right back with the third
Yes, we
segment coming up
are.
here from CountryOvens.com.
It's mealtime, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grillin'. Give Sir Freddie a hand there,
That's
man.
Freddie on the
He's
keyboards,
playing
ladies
now.
and
There
gentlemen.
we go. That's some pep me up music. Yeah.
Next to the broccoli salad, he's the best side dish here today, ladies and gentlemen.
He's
In
always
fact-
the side
In fact,
dish.
Freddie, I got a little treat for you. I got a couple ice cubes there.
Freddie.
I got a little white wine. Now we could have got the cherry wine on the inside at CountryOvens.com. A little white wine, a little cherry drink for you,
All right.
and we want to add just enough to add a little summer hummer drink for you there, buddy.
Look at that.
Okay, you can drink it. I drink on that
I
side.
saw
okay.
that. All right, we're okay.
Oh boy, is that ever delicious?
I bet it is.
Oh man.
Speaking of delicious, man, this looks wonderful.
All right, here we go.
Cherry
Got some lemon
shortcake.
bread,
Cherry
cherry shortcake. Look at that, baby.
Yeah, that's oops.
Whoopsie
I paused
daisy.
for the- That's awesome.
That's okay. I'll put a little sauce on that too. All right. All right, kind of drizzle this a little bit over here.
Beautiful.
We're doing pretty good left-handed, man. Whoa.
Not
All
bad
right,
at
got that
all.
on there. I'm gonna put some sprinkles on top of that.
Little
We got
sprinkles?
yeah, cherry maple, isn't it? Yes, it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Beautiful.
whoa,
Oh, good.
whoa. All right, how about give me some of them dark chocolates?
Oh, it's
Meryl said he was going to use, they got the best cherry fudge in the world,
Oh,
a
it
little
is.
jar
It's
that's
really good.
microwavable. But I think Merrill hit it and he got out the chocolate
Oh,
covered
the
cherries.
fudge
instead.
here that they have is great. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar again.
More?
More.
That's good. Oh, that's
one more,
good.
one
Oh,
more.
Oh, no.
Thank you. That was 1-1.
There's always a reason.
Look at that, huh?
Health benefits, recipes, products, order online, countryovens.com. I'll tell you what, we're having a great time here today in Forestville, Wisconsin. Freddie's going to take us out of this. We're going to come back to wrap this baby up. We've got a boatload of great recipes. Well, I'll tell you what, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We had a cherry delightful time here today.
Very
cherry
delightful,
delight.
sir.
And I hope you did too, folks. Go to maddogandmerrill.com to learn more about us, but countryovens.com.
Hey, you folks, stay safe out
Peace,
there.
love, happy grilling, folks.
Don't forget your cherries for breakfast.
That's right.
Happy grilling, everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.